Look, I know, I know. I'm getting this out way late. Way late. 2 days later. I know, guys. I know. I'm sorry. It's been a weird week, guys. It's been a weird week, okay? I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. It's been a weird week. Okay? I'm sorry. But it's just been a weird week, okay? I'm sorry. I'm getting this out way too late. I know a lot of stuff happened. I planned on making another video earlier in the week talking about my thoughts on the Jalen Hurts thing and the whole everything of the direction of the Philadelphia Eagles that I think they're going in, but it's just been a weird week. I felt like I've been running out of time. I felt like I've been running out of time. Like I'm sorry, guys. I'm truly sorry, guys. I really am. But let's talk about what's going on this week in 2 days in Philadelphia. Sunday, 4:25 at Lincoln Financial Field. The Philadelphia Eagles will be going up against the New Orleans Saints. Malcolm Jenkins, homecoming. He's coming home. Jalen Hurts is starting. Carson Wentz has been benched. Which, by the way, I agree with the decision because he deserves to be benched. But I will get into that whole other thing and that situation at the end of the season. I think at this point, it's just best that you do that and you just enjoy what you see from here on out. Because if there's one thing I've heard consistently all week from Eagles fans that I listen to, their podcasts, YouTube videos, whatever, the one word I keep hearing is excitement. I am excited to see what the Eagles will look like, what Jalen Hurts can bring to this offense, what he can bring a team. Can he truly spark this team? We've seen it sprinkled in here and there. You saw a little bit of it last Sunday. He almost came and brought us all the way back, but the defense let us down in the end. But the question of can they what's the situation? Because even Doug said, I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to make things easy for him, give him easy completions, this and that, screen games, all that stuff. And it's like, that's great and all. Those are things you should be doing. But why didn't you do those things for Carson Wentz? You know, then conveniently Alshon and Jason Peters are injured. Well, we already knew about Jason Peters, but apparently they're injured now. They're not going to play Sunday, so Nate Herbig is going to play, and Fulgham's going to have his snaps back. So it's like conveniently these guys are now not going to be playing, and apparently it's possible they might not play for the rest of the season. How convenient, right? So it's just a whole bunch of mess, a whole bunch of storylines coming in. Like I said earlier, Malcolm Jenkins coming home. I know some of the fan base was like, look, it's just better that you get rid of him now. You know, he's not the same player he used to be. Malcolm says it wasn't about the money. It was about respect, how we didn't respect him. It's funny how that when everybody leaves, they say the same thing. It's not 2017. It's no longer 2017. Let the Super Bowl go. That was 3 years ago. It's funny because I keep saying the same thing, but it seems like they're stuck in their ways, and I don't know if it's Howie, I don't know if it's the whole organization or what, but that really concerns me that everybody who leaves here says the same thing. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. And so, yes, Jalen Hurts is going to be thrown in the pool. You know, like how in some situations This never happened to me, but in certain situations, in order to teach the kid how to swim, you gotta throw him in the deep end. Just go from there, and you'll learn, right? How some parents do that. Well, I'm like, dang, you really want to put him in against the Saints? But after he played the remaining of the half last week, it doesn't really make any sense to start Carson Wentz. Let's see what the kid's got with the full week of preparation. Let's see what he's got when teams are game planning for him. I suspect that they'll treat him like a Lamar Jackson, Taysom Hill type player, because that's kind of what he is. So they'll probably have a spy out there to keep him contained from running. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, I'm going to have to work Sunday, so I'm going to miss it again. I think this will be like the third game in a row I'm missing. But look, man, it's it'll be interesting to see how this thing goes. I still want us to lose out because I still want that top 5 pick. I still want the top 5 pick. We need to get better, but obviously as long as Howie's in charge, God forbid, we probably won't get better. But you never know. Maybe Lurie opens his eyes. Maybe he fires him. Maybe he takes him out of that position. I really hope so, but I can't even trust Lurie. So I don't know. Will Doug be different? Will he call a different game? I don't know. He and Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz are 2 different quarterbacks. So I don't know. Is he Doug trying to prove his system works? I saw a stat on Twitter or something like this that Doug is 10-2 with backup quarterbacks. Like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to think what's the 2 games he lost. I think one was, actually that can't be right because let's see, he had the remaining of the games of the season. He had the Giants. He had the Giants that year. I'm not counting the Rams game because he pretty much came in at the end. So you had the Giants. You had what's that team? The Raiders. Let's see. Then you lost to the Cowboys. You beat the Falcons. You beat the Vikings. You beat the Patriots. That's 5. Let's see. Then you beat the Falcons again. That's 6. Then you lost to Tampa Bay. That's 2. And then obviously we don't see him. And then he comes back in. And we went on that 4-game winning streak. So there's 10 right there. And then you beat the 3-game stretch of the Texans, the Rams, Texans, and then the Redskins at the time. Then you had the Bears win, so that's 10 right there. Then you lost to the Saints, that's 2. It's actually 3 because what's the name? When we lost to the Seahawks last year in the playoffs. So Doug is actually 10-3 with backup quarterbacks. But that's still a pretty good winning record. So we're gonna see with Josh McCown. That's what it was, Josh McCown. So we're gonna see, we're gonna find out. Is it Doug? Is it Carson? Or is it both? I don't know if you can really learn anything from this week. The Saints got a great defense. Now, next week against the Cardinals, if Jalen Hurts and the offense looks great against them, then you can really learn something because at the very least, the defense for the Cardinals is not great, but it's decent. It's good. It's a good defense. It's not. I would say it's a bottom 10, maybe top 12 defense. So it's a good defense. It ain't up there, but it's a decent defense. So if Jalen Hurts can do something against the Cardinals, I would not be surprised. If he does something against the Saints, I'll be even more surprised. But it is what it is. Next week, when we go up against the Cardinals, we'll be going against another former Eagle in Jordan Hicks. So there's another former Eagle who's thriving without us. So there's another one. But that's pretty much it. I mean, listen, I'm sticking with my gut, saying that we're not going to win another game this season. I truly do believe that. We're in Murderer's Row. We've our 0-2 in Murderer's Row. And now we're about to be 0-3 in Murderer's Row. Although, if we won, would I be shocked? No. Because every year the Eagles always win a game they're not supposed to. I do not count the 49ers game because they were injured. But, look, man, I won't be shocked, but I won't expect this. I'm not expecting us to win. But let me just say this one last thing on Carson Wentz benching, man, because I know it's splitting the fan base. I know how Addy feels. Again, I'm gonna get into a whole different video about this later. Um, but look, man, there was really no other choice. Carson Wentz was just, he was playing bad, and it was like, what are we in, week 12, week 13, and he didn't get any better. And after the bye, the offense looked worse. So it's like, this was the right move to shut him down. I don't know if it's the rest of the season. I hope it's for the rest of the season. I don't want to see Carson Wentz back out there, to be quite honest with you. I want to shut him down. I want him to watch, to learn, to get a clear head and be like, look, you know, this is the reality. We're in this situation partly because of you. Partly because of you. We could say because of Doug too, but like I said, we're going to find out. But Carson is part of the problem. You know, I was texting Addy and I said 50% Howie Roseman for his drafting and putting together a terrible team and terrible contracts. 25% for Doug for his play calling and 25% for Wentz for his decision making. Because if he truly is changing the play of the line of scrimmage, then that means everything that he does out there is pretty much on him. And that means he's not making the situation any better. So he is part of the problem. So I'm a Carson Wentz fan, but I was a Philadelphia Eagles fan first. You know, the only thing that could make me not be a Philadelphia Eagles fan is if at this offseason Doug gets fired or he leaves, he quits, but Howie remains and he keeps his power. Then that would maybe like, you know what, that was the dumbest decision you ever made. I'm taking down every single Eagles stuff. I'm getting rid of all my shirts, and I'm saying that's the dumbest move you ever made. I'm done with this team. I'm done with this franchise. Even Addy said that to me, and I was shocked when he said that because he's a little bit more of a diehard than me, but he also doesn't like to realize the truth. Like, he's a Wentz stan, guys. Like, he'll blame everybody before he blames Carson Wentz. And I'm like, no, bro, it's Carson Wentz and he's part of the problem. But he'll say a million other things before he say Carson Wentz was the problem. He does agree that Carson Wentz is part of the problem, but he'll say a billion other things before Carson Wentz. I'm like, no, man. This man gets a fair share of the blame, bro. Like, take your Wentz goggles off, man, and look at the problem of this team. I'm not saying he's the main problem, but he is part of the problem. A big part of the problem. Okay? He is half of the offense. Doug's the first half, he's the second half. You could say, we all know the offensive line is trash. We've known that since training camp. We know the wide receivers suck. We've known that. I want to say for a good couple weeks. Because at least before, you know, actually for all the season. But still, you know, so I'm expecting the Eagles to lose this game, obviously. Let's see. What's the score? I'm gonna pick the Eagles to lose. I'll say 35. Taysom Hill gonna put up 35 points, bro. We gonna lose to Taysom Hill. That bro ain't even a quarterback. Don't tell me that. He ain't no quarterback, bro. He is not a quarterback. He's a. I don't know what he is, but he ain't a quarterback. That man runs more than he throws. He catches more than he throws, bro. Don't tell me that he's a quarterback, bro. You don't see Lamar Jackson out there doing that stuff for Michael Vick or any of that. So I want to hear that. So we about to lose to Taysom Hill, bro. That's sad, bro. That's really sad. I'm gonna say Eagles lose. I'll say 30 to, God, they're gonna lose 30. Taysom Hill gonna put up 30 on this team, bro. 30 to 21. Okay, 30 to 21. I'll say something like that. The Eagles will lose 30 to 21. It'll be their 5th straight loss. I tell you, man, part of me, I want the pick, but part of me sees the Giants and the Redskins or Washington be so much better than we are right now. It's just frustrating, man. Part of me is like, I want to win. I want to be in the playoffs, bro. You know, all this, but I'm like, what to do? What to get blown out? To get embarrassed and get exited? I mean, that's gonna happen to either the teams who come out the East. So I mean, but still, man, it's like, come on, bro. So that's my prediction. Again, I'm sorry for getting out of this late. It's been a weird week. Time just flew by so fast, bro. I'm going on a little short mini vacation tomorrow. I've been thinking about that all week. So it's just like, but other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited to see Jalen Hurts? I'm excited to see Jalen Hurts. Let's see what's going to happen, guys. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. And if you're not down with that, just got 3 words for you. Say it with me now. We just suck. Peace out.